Okay, come on in, y'all. Good morning. I'm out from under the weather a little bit. I'm feeling better, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do Sunday dinner today, and it's going to be in a traditional fashion. We're going to have some great food with great taste, so we're not going to worry. We're not going to sacrifice taste for being under the weather. Okay, today I am doing a turkey meatloaf. I've got a pound and a half of turkey meat, a small green pepper, a small medium-sized onion, 1 egg, 4 slices of bread, a fourth of a cup of ketchup, and I'm going to be putting some beef flavored broth mix in there, a teaspoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon of garlic, and some of that great adobo seasoning by Badia. And of course, you know I'm going to put some of the complete seasoning. I just don't have it out yet. Okay, there it is. Might as well get it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and start dashing that in. This is going to be about a couple teaspoons of that complete seasoning. You know, I always use it in everything. And my teaspoon of garlic powder. And a good teaspoon of black pepper. I know y'all hear my little helper on the other side. He's here this morning, and I'm telling you, he is busy. And I'm going to do a teaspoon of this adobo seasoning. And for extra flavor, well, a little dipper in there, about a teaspoon of that beef flavored seasoning in there, and I'm gonna get it mixed all up and form it into the shape of a meatloaf, and it's gonna go into my red dish over here. Moving right along on over to the other section of the kitchen, you see I've got that's my red bowl that I'm gonna put my meatloaf in. This bowl here, you'll see that's pinto beans in there, and I had a pound-sized bag of Food Line pinto beans. So what I did with the pinto beans, I cleaned them because, you know, sometimes pinto beans may have 1 or 2 bad ones. And sometimes I found a little gray looking rocks in them. But these are pretty good. I didn't find any rocks in these. Found 1 bean with a little bad spot, and that was it. So what I did is rinse, you know, of course, you have to rinse them. You have to soak them. And because I only started soaking them this morning, I put them in some hot water, so that speeds up the soaking process. And of course, in this pot right here where I'm going to cook them, I've got some turkey meat already boiling in there. And as soon as I get these drained off, they're going to go in the pot, and we're going to have some good old pinto beans. Okay, so that's turkey meatloaf, pinto beans, and now we get to our leftovers. Okay, I got leftover collards here from about a month ago. As I'm in here cooking, y'all see who I got in the kitchen with me. Mr. Busy. He's sitting down. I can't hardly believe it. Look at him. He's sitting down, y'all. He gonna be nice. You gonna be nice while Grandma finished cooking. Okay? Look at him. He's so sweet, y'all. Thank you, Nuri, for sitting down so nice and quietly. Lord, he been all over this house. Right, he's fast. He's going to be a track star. Right? Say yes. Say yes, ma'am. Can you say yes, ma'am? Say hey, everybody. Say hey. Say hey. Gonna say hey? Not gonna say hey to everybody? Everybody wants you to say hello. Say hello. Can you say hello? All right. Let's get back over here to the stove where I was earlier. Show you what's on the menu. Okay, as I was saying, I've got some collards that I cooked about a month ago. It's good to have great leftovers, so I don't have to recook the collards. I got collards I'm going to reheat. I had about a gallon bag of those left over. On the back over there, I've got a medium-sized pan of macaroni and cheese. And I am getting ready in a few minutes to put my pinto beans in the pot. And like I said, I just soaked them for about 5 hours this morning in some hot water. I didn't put any salt in them because I know I like to put lots of seasoning. But sometimes you can put like salt in them while you're soaking them. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and pour these pintos in this water. And all this is 1 pound of pinto beans, which is not a big pack of pinto. I don't need to put a big pepper. You know, pinto beans, any kind of dry beans like that, not only are they good, they're supposed to be very, very healthy. So I got them in there, and as you can see, the water is covering the beans. Now these are gonna have to cook a good 3 hours. In that pot, I've got a piece of turkey meat in there, a turkey leg in there, smoked turkey, and just the water right now. So what I'm gonna also put in there, I've got a packet of this ham bean seasoning. It's salty, so I'm gonna put that in there. Not right this minute. I'm gonna let them cook a little bit. Then I'm gonna put that in there, and then of course I'm gonna put, of course, my complete seasoning in there, some black pepper, and then toward the end I'm gonna also put a tablespoon of vinegar in it. It just sort of pulls it and gives it a little bit different flavor for pinto beans. So we're gonna be eating turkey meatloaf, some fresh cooked pinto beans with turkey meat, and we're going to have some collard greens that have already been cooked and frozen, and of course we're going to have that mac and cheese back there, and you know it, I'm going to do some fresh corn muffins. So that's what's going to be on the flavor train this afternoon later on. So let me go ahead and get this going and see what my little one is doing in the background.
I work for the king.
Okay, there's that meatloaf ready to go in the oven, y'all. Let you see it when it comes out, okay?
Your shit. How you doing? That's disgusting. Okay, Slick. I got your number. I love you. Just remember, you were warned. Snicker warned you.
To me. See,
Hey, Molly.
Ain't gonna get you. He's getting ready to change the channel.
Yeah, Chief.
So, just want to make sure we're on the same page about everything. I want you to center it.
Same page about what?
Just about Lester and the case. Just want to make sure you know to focus on the break-in angle. Maybe call some other towns, see if they have a similar problem. No, higher.
Oh, I had started watching this.
Similar to 3 murders, including the police chief?
Not, you know, literally. Ruffians and the like. Right there. Perfect.
Look, Chief, I know you don't think Lester...
Maybe call the stadies. You know, see if they affected any car stops. Suspicious types. The driver had a head wound and the like.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think,
Just leave poor Lester alone, will you?
So you had never watched this before? Oh,
I saw the first episode and then it evidently it stopped on the second episode of where I left off.
oh yeah, okay, I watched that. I didn't even get to realize what you were talking about. I watched most of it. It's actually pretty good.
You'll be in Gordo's room. He's on the sofa, which is... don't worry. His dad loves my phone. He loves it.
case, huh?
Yeah, Mom. Real good.
How's your dinner there, Lester?
Oh, yeah. Real good.
I'm thinking of going hunting this weekend. So where do I take them shooting? Interested?
Ah,
Now, hon, I don't think your brother wants to be around all that guns and violence. Not after what happens.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry.
no.
I can be a real ass sometimes.
Language.
No. It sounds, bag a day or something. So I've been thinking maybe I should sell the place, you know? Get a, what do you call it, a fresh start?
Yeah, that's great. I'll call Jimmy. It's a fine market right now, he says. Real good.
It is the right choice, sweetie. Too many bad memories in that old house. Both Chaz and Felix.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
hmm.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Hi.
What can I do for you, son?
Well, I gotta, I need something for a wound, I guess you'd call it.
Are we talking pain pill or something more topical?
Well, it's, I guess, something to keep it from getting infected.
Okay, that'd be an antibacterial. Got some in the back.
Mr. Nygaard?
Yeah. Oh, hiya.
Deputy Salverson again. I just have a few more questions. Is now a good time?
Not really, I'm kinda in the middle.
Sure, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, won't take a second. So listen, going back to the emergency room, that first visit, that was for a broken nose, is that right?
Shoot. I just remembered.
So,
You know what, I gotta be honest, I'm starting to feel a little harassed here.
now, that's
Sir,
not...
you're on with it. Sir.
I think she means you.
You know, you're asking about a fella that I might have talked to at the hospital when you should be out there looking for the animal that killed my wife.
I'm not going back
With all
to that. You
respect, sir,
can go.
your wife's not the only victim here. Yeah, a friend of mine was killed. Because, Sam Hess.
I told you I hadn't seen Sam since high school.
I'm not going back to Kareem. Right, you can go there with
Sure,
Kareem.
Mr. Knight.
You can go there with Kareem if you want to.
It's my wife's.
You can go there with Kareem.
It's hard to believe is all,
Go eat your chips.
I mean, you're saying this all some big coincidence, and Sam and all. And it's a quiet town, and then suddenly we got 4 victims in 24 hours, yourself included. And then there's this witness saying that you were talking about Sam Hess the day he died, and, then it turns out you and he had differences in the past. So, all I'm saying is just help me understand what happened.
Okay, put it
I
back.
answered all you. Just ask him. Huh? Your boss? He said he was satisfied. And I look at me. My wife is dead. And you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you, sir.
Talk to Bill. Don't tell me. This was a break-in. You're wasting time talking to me. I can't have you. Watch your feet now.
All right. Mom, you doing cornbread? Yeah.
I'm doing some cornbread.
How's it going?
Well, it turns out Lester and Hess went to high school together, and Hess used to beat him up.
Learned a detective might consider that a clue.
That's what I said. But Bill's a big believer in coincidence, Darnold.
What he lacks in common sense, he makes up in self-esteem. Bill have a theory?
That was a
Oh,
compliment.
yeah, he says that it was spring. Skating with her or full vinegar.
Nice chief now. He says he did that.
Well, it's just here we've got this car crash.
Leave that stove alone. It's hot. Leave it alone. Hot.
The driver has a head injury and maybe went to the emergency
Look,
room.
let me show you how to see
About
with it.
Sam S.
That'll
And then
burn
within
your mouth.
24 hours,
I'm sorry.
S is dead. And there's a fracas with
Look.
Lester's wife and Bert.
Look. Ooh. Daddy finger, daddy, look at me.
Not sure if you
Daddy
remember, but
finger, how do you
in
do?
5 they had to put
Here
that
I am.
anesthesia.
Here
fix
I
your cheek.
am. How do
Gave
you
you that
do?
gas.
No.
Gas is not
So
like
you
G3.
like, Daddy finger, daddy finger,
Sounds
how
good.
do you do?
The hard world that pillows and needles.
Finger, hey, daddy finger, daddy finger, how do you do? Here I am, how do you do? Right.
There's the kind of things that a school teacher gets
Yay,
exposed
for
to.
move.
Truancy in life.
Daddy finger,
Then there's the stuff the cop sees.
twin,
Murder, violence, general scofflawery. Then there's the kind of deal we're looking at now.
Which is?
If I'm right,
yeah.
savagery, pure and simple. Slaughter, hatred, devils with dead eyes and shark smiles. And you're gonna get married and have kids. When you look at them,
How do you do?
their faces, you need to see what's good in the world.
How do you
Because if you
do?
don't, how you gonna live?
Talk a lot.
It's always a problem.
What was that?
Oh, chief. Molly, can I have a word?
Pull the chair, you want some coffee or?
But yeah, no.
Where your balls
Mr.
at?
Nygaard called me.
Where your ball?
Well, yeah, I
Where your
thought
ball?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Find your ball. Throw your ball.
I thought I was clear that we were going to focus on the drift raffle and not, harass the victim.
Well, I'm not, I didn't harass him, I just, I got questions,
Yeah, well,
Where your
I'm the
little
chief
balls
now.
at?
I
No,
gotta, everyone's got to line up behind me. Total mind.
Sure, yeah.
no, that's enough.
Then we talked about this.
That's enough.
Now
That's
we gotta
enough. That's enough.
take it off the top.
You can't.
We all know
Look,
people
look.
about burning and heckling parents, but maybe it's best if you just. And this could be good for you career-wise because I'm going to make a head of inquiry on that the naked one. I'll make you lead on that.
But listen,
Yeah, so that's my decision. Take care.
okay then.
See you for dinner.
Drills and needles.
To live in an old shack by the sea. Breathe the sweet sour air. Live with the dawn, the dusk, the new moon, and the full moon. Tide, wind, rain. To surf and comb the beach. Gather seashells. Driftwood. And know the thrill of loneliness. And lose all sense of time. To hike over the island to the village. Visit the marketplace. And enjoy the music and the food and the people. Do a little trading. And see the great ships come and go. And have me a pause. And in the evening, when the sky is on fire, heaven and earth become my great open cathedral, where all men are brothers, where all things are bound by law and crowned with love.
I'm gonna bust your head. You hearing me, asswipe?
What?
It's just
There are lots of choices policy-wide.
You ready for what? I'm gonna get something. Oh, are you ready? I'm talking about me. I'm out. I'll be born ready, sure.
They say you stay ready so you don't have to get
Come on now. That's what I'm telling you. I'm born ready. You know me.
Since you didn't give me no sugar, no Reed, I'm leaving. No Reed, I'm leaving since you didn't come give me no sugar. I'm leaving it alone.
Keep watching the water. Well, really, whenever it gets done, I can eat it. You gotta wait till. You really gotta wait for 3. Okay, y'all, there it is, Sunday dinner. Pinto beans and turkey meat. Rice, collards, macaroni and cheese, turkey meatloaf, and some good old corn muffins. Now, I freshly cooked the pinto beans and the rice. The greens were left over out of the freezer. The mac and cheese out of the freezer. The corn muffins, I made them fresh. And of course I made the meatloaf fresh. So see what happens when you got some good old leftovers laying around in the freezer. They come out looking and tasting just like new. So in spite of anything else that's going on Sunday, we're going to have our Sunday dinner, and we got a spread here. We're going to sit back, relax, enjoy, and hope that you're having a great Sunday evening, a God-blessed Sunday. And as always, I'm asking you just to please continue to pray for those people in New Orleans or in Louisiana, whatever parts they're in, for the storm, and anybody else that's being affected. It's praying time, y'all. So as you sit down and eat your Sunday dinner, say an extra prayer for the people as well as for your food. So Flavor Train's pulling in, and we get ready to get this food served up so that we can go ahead and enjoy it. And until I cook again, y'all, I'm going to have to say toodaloo, because you know what I'm getting ready to do. Sit back, relax, and enjoy me a good old plate of food. So love y'all. Thank y'all. Toodaloo.